I would normally be doing this live, but I can't do with the camera what I would do or what I'm capable of doing with it not on live. So we're just going to go ahead and record this real quick, chop it up, send it out to you all. But see these awesome, teeny, tiny, they are teeny, tiny little blackberries. These are blackberries. And it is starting to show what these guys are, what fruit they are, and or what berry they are, right? Starting to become evident. And it's beautiful to see. Out here just doing a little bit of maintenance on some of the weeds and junk that tend to gather up around you. I wanted to share my heart on something real quick because I'm over here tangling with these and doing what, every trainer, every teacher, I want to join the echo of millions of people that are going to tell you to inspect what you expect, right? When I come over here, I expect to see good fruit. I expect to see things that are growing in the right direction, that are promising. When these little babies are done, they're going to be these fat, plump blackberries. Beautiful blackberry cobbler. People from all around the area come and they pick them, and they walk the trail, they come, they pick a few of these blackberries, but we fill them up by the bucket loads. My kids love to pick them. But I say that to say there is a solution session inside of this little moment that I'm having, just trying to do a little bit of cleanup. And I want to share it with you real quick. So here, let's look back at this real fast. These are the blackberries, right? They're growing. When you come here, you're expecting to maybe see some weeds, see some things that shouldn't be going here, and that's where you get a pile like that. You start, yanking the stuff that doesn't belong. But then you run into this gigantor that looks so much like it's one of the actual vines. It looks like it's one of the vines that are growing, but it's hard to tell them apart because the leaves are somewhat similar. They kind of mimic the same leaf a little bit until you start to see fruit. Pay attention. It's the actual exposure of the fruit that was expected to start showing itself and growing that separates what could blend in but is really an imposter, is something that's trying to suck up the life source that is ultimately designed to bear good fruit. Now, there's going to be these, right? All of your life, you're going to have people all around you that are going to be the fun sponges. They're going to want to suck the fun out of your day, and you don't want to participate with that, and you know what it's like to participate with that. You know what it's like to get caught up listening to the silliness. Well, don't do it, folks. Be good fruit bearers. But you have to be prepared to tackle the big weeds and rip them out and engage in the battle of yanking them out of the ground and suffocating them of the life it is that they are sucking away from the land. So make sure whatever seeds that you're sowing, you pull away the things that are sucking life out of it, sucking energy out of it, sucking focus off of it, right? And yank those things from your life because they could eventually become one of these big things that you got to go battle. And the fight is so much harder to get it out the deeper those roots have gone in there. So I don't know if it's just your work habits, or if you're a leader inside of a business or a car dealership, and you need to determine what it is that's actually seems to be really thriving but is somewhat of an imposter and not actually benefiting the growth of the fruit, because eventually the fruit shows itself. That's the one thing that's irrefutable. You can't argue with the production of fruit. Always irrefutable, right? So with that, you activate that in your business. This is a solution session with the Car Guy. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for just spending a little bit of time with me while I fight some weeds. But I'm going to go knock this sucker out. Hey, go. Forgive, focus, fly. Love you all. Keep growing. And sometimes in order for you to keep growing the right way, you got to cut away the weeds. Whoa, get you some. Let's brew.